Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction, bringing you yet another reaction video. Tonight, I'm excited to share this song with you. I don't know why I made a weird face, but hey, whatever. I make a lot of weird faces here on the channel. But the newest song from Pulse's Different Strokes. I had a lovely time interviewing them very recently, so if you haven't checked that out, I'll leave a link below to go give that a listen. But this is their newest song. They have LP3 coming out. To be unnamed as of recording, so I don't know what it's named at, but I know an album's coming, so I'm very excited. But wanted to check out their newest music video for Different Strokes. So let me know in the comments what you think about the new song. But listen, without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it. Oh, what is this riff? Panic chords. Ooh. This has got a heavy dance vibe to it. The bass is rad on this, especially in this chorus part. Oh, what's the timing on this? This is definitely off time. I can't think of it on the spot. Trying to count it out. All right. I must admit that even if it isn't righteous, I can't quit, but I'm over it. Oh, that was tight. Guys, that was Different Strokes from the Good Boys and Pulses. Very excited. I really love Run the Ghouls a lot. However, this starts off really off. But I think that's I come to know and kind of love and respect what Pulses does. They're the type of band that always does something a little bit different. It's just I gotta give them a lot of kudos because they really switch it up all the time. And I don't know if they get that type of respect. So I gotta show them that love, that they always keep it consistently them. As well as that, I think they just make it very musically interesting. I know that's probably not the intention of how they write their music, but the way that they kind of just go about writing in a specific way, you just can't help but love it. So I really appreciate that. That first guitar riff, oh man, you want to talk about just some dissonant chords and just some really just odd things going on, but I was kind of trying to figure out how they were gonna stick this landing. Because I think that sometimes when you have like stuff that's just a little bit jarring, it's like how are they gonna do it? I gotta say they managed that landing so perfectly. Um, I love the kind of almost like dancey kind of like drum work from Kevin. I want to say almost. I'm gonna put my line in the sand. It definitely has that sort of dancey feel to it, which I really like. A lot of hi hat work going on there, which gotta love. You don't get to hear that too often, so it's nice to hear that. As well as that, I really love the bass playing as well. I just feel like there's just a great mix of different genres going on in this song, and then just throw dissonant on top of it, and then it just makes it that much more interesting. I like the way that everybody kind of trades off vocally. I think that that's really 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 interesting. I think the way that just like with Run the Ghouls, like there was just kind of almost I want to say barriers, but it was almost like they were kind of cutting themselves out like vocally into a certain slot. And I think that just allowing different like musical melodies to come into play, from uh both Matt and as well as Caleb. I think there's just some really cool musicality going on with them. And I know that Matt does a lot of screaming, and I think Caleb also does some screaming, if I'm not mistaken. But I just think that there's a nice mix of clean vocals, screaming, and just kind of the combination of them two together. I think it's really a really good dynamic going on, and I think that if you lose a screamer early on, it can be a little bit interesting to kind of figure out where everything goes. I kind of attribute it very similarly to the Dance Gavin Dance era, where John Mess left, and Will Swan had to kind of come in and do that, and then also on top of that, you had Johnny Craig leave, and then Kurt Travis join. If you know the T, you know the T. But I think that they did a very good job of kind of sticking that landing. And I feel very similarly with Pulses. After losing Danny, I was curious to see how they would go, and I think they did a very good job of like not only integrating Matt into the band, and now he's just kind of an integral part of their music, but as well as that, I think musically they just sound more together than they've ever sounded. So really love that, and this one was just a fun song. Things that I didn't expect what to happen in this song. So I think it's really dynamically interesting, but I think musicality wise is also very interesting. I'm almost positive there's a part where they're like just off time. Like there's something about it where like I think the time signature changes like midway through the song. And I did see that Kevin was wearing like a Callous Boy shirt, and I feel like that had some sort of an influence or play onto their music as well, because I know that obviously if you haven't listened to Callous Boys, they're very like math core, just like super intricate, and I think that they were able to kind of formulate that sort of styling into their music without fully going like math core. There was like subtle things that I picked up, and I was like something's a little off about it, but I liked it nonetheless. So very fun, very vibey track, and I think with both Run the Ghouls as well as Different Strokes that I've listened to thus far, it's going to be a very diverse album. And I remember talking with the guys about it, and they also agree that the album's going to be very diverse. I would argue probably more diverse than what I'm thinking diversity wise. So I am very excited to break that album down once once there's some sort of date or thought process in that. I absolutely will be reviewing it live. So excited to just get in all of my good reaction faces, the like all that sort of stuff. No, I that was a joke for those who are unfamiliar. I don't intentionally make those. It just my face just happens to make those faces. So um I don't even know where I'm going with this, but what I do know is that you should check out Different Strokes from Pulses, and you should be on the lookout for their new album that will be dropping. They said like mid to like maybe I would say like early to mid summer. is, to my knowledge, where they were going to do it at. If not, then I don't know if the timeline was extended or not. But you should, you should follow them on social media, and that is the best way to know when the album is going to be dropping. So please go give them some love. Let me know what your thoughts are on Different Strokes down in the comments section below. That would be much appreciated. And if you enjoyed this review slash reaction, there is a very, very good chance you're gonna like a lot of the other stuff here on the channel. So if you could please go check out some of the other videos I do, that would be amazing. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you for clicking on the video, and hope to catch you in the next one. Peace.